It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks into open space. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. So an early season test for both teams, the top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Back to throw. It's Sayin. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter if the these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Florida. He'll stroll into the end zone.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Buckeyes will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. That means good starting field position for this drive. Position at the end of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. He finds his man. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Gators move into the red zone. Oh, a reverse. He's going to lose yardage there. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. A quick juke. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got him opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, this is just complete effort by this special teams unit. Every single player true to their assignment, start to finish, end zone to end zone. What a play.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up the 16. To pass. It's Simmons. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Brown. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. going absolutely nowhere. They'll loss him. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. To throw, it's Simmons. Finds his target. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Play fake, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That pass is caught. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Back to pass. It's Sayan. With the catch, it's Porter. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after was good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
This will be down just outside the opponent's 45. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to take off here. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it with room to run. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Pressure is coming. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. The Gators offense retakes the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. No room to run up the middle.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a draw. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. They pin in their ears, they get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. You're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And he'll They'll drop back here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made on the right side. Make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To throw, it's Sayin. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching your lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Bringing pressure. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Now we run a draw play. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
That game moves the ball out to the 25.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Caught quickly, breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On the toss play, runner moving left. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And this one marked down at the 20. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Simmons. A deep shot right down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The ball is picked off.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Fighting off the defender.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Split backfield here. Pounding away with the run game. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep ball falling away. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Good throw, complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown on that two-point conversion.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Pringle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Caught in the backfield, it's Pringle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that completion. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we are late in a one-score game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And goes out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll get him down that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Back in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They've got it down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To the air. It's Sayan. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Well, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.